The third practice of this offer emerged from the question and answer period of the embodied offering I was making. Folks were going through so much, and I asked, is there anything else you need, anything else you'd like to have as a practice? And one of the organizers said, what do I do at the end of the day? I feel like I bring it all home with me. I bring the fight, the struggle, the fear, all of this stuff is coming home with me. It's coming into my life, coming into my relationships with everyone in ways that don't feel sustainable, useful, productive, healthy. So first of all, just to normalize, this is what we're all experiencing right now. We're all being exposed to things that are toxic, that are unhealthy, that are unnatural, right? We have an unnatural death cult, death wish, leadership culture right now, where so many countries in the world are struggling to turn the tide of the masses towards life because our leaders are so hell-bent on killing everything. It's heavy. It's not being dramatic or bombastic in any way. It's actually that heavy. And then when we go in and we go to these marches, we go into these actions, we go to show up for our neighbors, we're coming face to face with that death culture. So at the end of the day, it's actually really important, if you can, to do the small ritual of letting things flow off of your body. So I call this just washing it off. And if you can, take a shower or a bath. And I mean, you can do this in any way you want to. You can also do this even if you have no water accessible, or that's just not something that's fitting in the timeline. So I'm going to talk about it in both ways. So as a practice, and we'll just do it right now, and then you can recreate it when you're in the water next time. So the practice is really just letting yourself settle into your body. Let your skeleton hold you. Let your skeleton just hold you, and notice your state of being, right? Are you tired? Is there a lot of energy? Is there a lot of tension, right? And what you're going to do is just starting from the top of the body. You can use your hands to do this if you want to, both in the shower or now. You're going to really sweep down. Begin to do the somatic work of moving down, just inviting anything that is too heavy for you to carry into dreamland, too heavy for you to carry into your bed, too heavy for you to drop onto your family, right? Too heavy even for you just as a human to have to carry at all times. Inviting that to flow down and off of you. Okay? It's not being forgotten. You're not walking away from the work. You'll wake up tomorrow and you'll pick up your piece of it to do again. But for right now, you need to be able to rest down the system as much as you can. And so you're just going to keep sweeping down the body. Long, soft movements. Really think about how you would comfort a child or comfort a scared animal. Just calming motions and being in touch with your body as a body that has been in service to your community, as a body that is being targeted, as a body that is potentially being an ally, putting yourself between danger and the vulnerable. You're just going to keep sweeping all the way down, and you want to go down your legs, down the sides of your hips, down the back. And if you're in the water is doing this. The water is doing this, so you can literally stand and just let the water hit the top of your head and pour over. Even if you have to wear a shower cap, it still works. You can still feel that pressure and the water moving down over you. But sweeping it all the way down and really imagining it dropping down through the body into the feet, and then opening the soles of the feet. This is an imagination, but it's also spiritual reality. Opening the soles of the feet and just letting it pour down into the earth. Really feeling the pouring down of that energy that is too heavy, like ore, like iron, like cement. Oh, it's heavy. like death. Let it fall down and through your feet into the earth, and thank the earth as you're doing so. Thank you for all that you carry at all times. Thank you for the blessing of gravity that knows what to do with heaviness, that knows how to create a heaviness that holds us together. Thank you for holding this for me, for burying what needs to be buried, for planting what needs to be planted, seeding what needs to be seeded. And you can go as long as you need to, as long as you have time for it. But I find even just a moment of taking this movement and being like, I need to move this down and into the earth. I cannot carry it any longer. And if push comes to shove, if you're in a situation where like, I don't even have the privacy of that, I don't feel comfortable to do that, you can also mentally do this, right? Close your eyes for a moment and just sweep down inside, sweep down. Use your breath. Every exhale, you can let more drop further. Let your limbs fall soft. Right? And then you come back into the world with a little more lightness, maybe a little more spaciousness, maybe a little more calm. And right now we need to stagger our work because there's so much to hold and so much to do, so many front lines, so many things to care about, that we literally cannot sustain ourselves if we don't take care of the vessel that is doing all this work. And the other vessel, right? The imagination has to have some space in which to work. So we have to clear off those things which are an affront to our humanity, give ourselves a break. So that was the third practice, washing it off. I hope that these practices really help you to feel your ancestors with you when you're out in the world, pushing back against what we cannot have. And I hope the comrade commitment helps you really show up bravely with those who are in solidarity and alliance with you. And you can use this all the time, right? You can use this when you're online, when you're in the grocery store. You really can look at a person and at least be like, I can notice the preciousness of your life. I can notice that I would keep you safe if I would. If it was possible for me to keep you safe, I would do that. Right? With your kids, with your family members, just to honor the moment we're in. I can't keep you as safe as I would like to, but that is my intention, and I will honor the agreements. I will make my best effort to do so. You have that practice, and then after you take these actions, after you go through a day in this world, really moving as much of it as you can down to the earth so that you can rest. All right. Sending you so much good power, organic, rooted, collective power. That's what we need right now. Love you.